Oh, let's get into what is going on with Tay Tay. Is he dating? Is he working on music? What's going on? I know I'd like to find out. Let's see if we can. Hey, welcome back, my friends, and welcome to anybody who's new here. I I am Sparta, and this is my channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, please, and you're revisiting, please do so and hit the notification bell. I do a lot of K-pop, celebrity, true crime, paranormal readings. I try and put out a few a week, and I'm going to be going back and forth, so I'll be covering stuff that, so that this community enjoys. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. Yes, just yesterday I did go live for the very first time, and I had a whole lot of fun. I was able to offer free readings, which was nice. I was able to do that for people. I hope to do this more. I had a lot of fun. I will tell you this, as soon as I got offline and then I started working on editing the video with Alec Baldwin, Rust, and Helena's death, I passed out asleep. Just out. Just gone. I guess I needed to rest. Okay. Let's there's a few other things I want to cover before we get into Kim Taehyung. Let's see here. What was I going to say? All right. I'm going to be announcing later this week a Discord server that you can I'll have it set up for all the different K-pop, celebrity, and true crime and such, and where we can talk about different cases, give me ideas, discuss the videos that I have done. I'll set up times where you can just ask me lots of questions, and I will try and answer about the videos and the cases and the different groups and people I've covered. And I will offer this as a free thing to join. If you are a member, though, of this channel, that you hit join, and you're paying something, paying $1 or so, I will automatically give you the opportunity first to join the server, because I want it to start as a smaller community. So I want to kind of first 20 people and then see how it goes, because I don't have any moderator to help me. And I hope to get to know some of you to help me. you know? So we're going to do that. I'm also opening my Patreon, where I'm going to be doing extra readings, weekly little fun readings on different events and people in K-pop and in the industry. And if there's some kind of legal case or such, crime or missing persons, I will do little things like that. I will have different tiers set up for if you are into just one thing or another. If you want to be involved with more, I'll have another tier for that. That should be coming out later this week. I am looking forward to this, and I hope some of y'all will join. I plan on just making these tiers $1, because I do not want, might have to do $2 and $5 for some, but I want to make things affordable. I liked giving out free readings to people, because I do know that it's not, not everyone is able to pay to get help. And I want to help. How I do these videos. I want to help people. And it's also learning. I'm teaching you guys about tarot and astrology and how they work as we cover the different things together. So I hope this is not just, this is educational, this is entertaining, and of course, remember, everything is just alleged. Okay, let's get into Tay Tay. And, I did get, because of some more subscribers, you guys were helpful in getting me birth time for the members of BTS, and I did my best to try and verify the information that was given to me. There is like a 2 hour leeway where you can be off, somewhere in there. That if you're off, it's going to be okay. You're still going to get the sun sign. I mean, get the rising sign. So, there was like a couple where I found, I had a little, it was like an hour off, and I was like, okay, I should be fine with that, or 30 minutes off. Little things like that I wasn't going to worry about. Okay, let me get some more coffee. Woo! So, now is the time. You can either stick around and we'll go over some of the birth chart and the houses and what signs and planets are where. If you're not interested in that, you just want to jump on into the psychic reading, go for it. I have chapter links down below for you so you can skip ahead and go back, whichever you prefer. And hey, let's get into this and let's have some fun. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? Thank you for sticking around. I really do appreciate it, and I do love the comments that I get from you guys, and the feedback, the things that you notice in the charts and such. I really do. Thank you. So, when it comes to me, what I learned was we knew that his sun sign was Capricorn, which is a cardinal earth sign, and I knew that his moon sign, which is where our emotions are, the sun is our core being, but the emotions was fire, Aries, which is a cardinal fire sign. And so what I was able to discover was that I believe, to the best of my knowledge, I'm not saying this is for a fact or not, but what I can, feels right for me, feels right, and what looks right is his rising sign is a Sagittarius, which is an adaptable fire energy. And yeah, I have fun. My rising sign is Aries, which is a fire sign, and that's how I can come out. Because really, folks, I'm just a little introvert. I don't like. It's like, oh my gosh, people are messaging me. What should I say? Did I say enough? Do they feel like I'm blowing them off? I get awkward. I like being alone. I like, I love going upstairs in the master bedroom, and I have a nice recliner. I even have a mini fridge up in there. Well, I got all that because I ended up having a massive breast reduction surgery, and that's a 6 month. I was bedridden. So I got to know my bedroom well. That was just back in 2017. So yeah, it's nice to hang out up there. But, if I'm downstairs in the office too, sometimes I just need to shut out everybody and I put on my headphones, which you see me use those also when I do the tarot readings quite often because it does help me. Okay, so let's get into this. So, we got this fire energy and earth. And with me, I have the earth. I actually have Sagittarius as my moon sign. But my earth sign is Taurus, not Cardinal. I mean, Cardinal. Capricorn, which is Cardinal. Anyway. Let's take a quickie peek at this birth chart, shall we? Okay, so you can see that everything's pretty much shifted onto one side, but not perfectly. He's got one area where all the planets just seem to cluster into. And well, I'll get into that with y'all. If you can kind of notice on the bottom left corner, just a whole lot of shoot. There's everybody is hanging in there, hanging out right in there, and that's some energy. I'll tell you. Well, the what I would say that I kind of, I he's kind of a bundle and a bowl with like this, more of a funnel shape, which is for people who are extremely creative and talented, is usually what you see with that kind of shape in the birth chart. Okay, so you guys got a little peek at that. Let's get into it. So, as a rising sign, so for the rising sign, it's always the first house. So Sagittarius now becomes the first house, is where the first house is at, and there's two planets in there, and we have Jupiter and Pluto. Jupiter is luck. Pluto is about rebirth. It's about tearing down old ways, coming new, undoing the bad. It also deals with your secrets, and here it is over in fire, which is kind of fun. And Jupiter, luck, and you got this fire energy of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, I think that's pretty awesome, because Sagittarius is very adaptable. Sagittarians, they can adapt to situations a lot easier than others. They're very generous. They're idealistic. They have this great sense of humor. Sometimes there's this over promising of things. They can be a little impatient. So when it comes to the person that you see, you might kind of see, more out there, and he will put forth this appearance of being an extrovert, which so many people have always thought I'm an extrovert. I'm just like, sorry. Now, in the second house, which is interesting, is the second house is where we have a whole ton of planets all squished together, and it also happens to be in the sun sign. And this is all about money, 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 and worth, and yeah. So I wasn't too surprised to see that the cardinal sign is actually right there. I mean, Capricorn is under, the self-worth and money. Usually it's Taurus, but in this case, it is Capricorn energy. Capricorns, they can be a little bit stingy with their funds sometimes because they want to be frugal. But they make a lot of money and they can still be generous, but there's a frugality. Also, in the first house is Mercury, which is all of where our communications come from. If you're not so familiar, it's and then there's Mars, which is action. And then, of course, there is Uranus. And Uranus is, my mind just took a blank. Uranus is, it's the innovations, being creative. And Neptune's inspiration. This guy's got a powerhouse. Right there with, yeah, that's like, I just see determination, hard work, get out there and, takes his job seriously, but he also knows how to have fun. He can push that aside a little bit easier than some other earth signs, like a Virgo. Anyway, communication is the next house. Aquarius is in there. That's an air sign. Air signs are about what we say, our thoughts, our intellect, and it's interesting. So you kind of get from him with an Aquarius, like I was saying, is an air sign, but Aquarius they Aquarians. I think that's kind of a cool way to. They it's a fixed energy, so they want to be independent, but they like to give to people. Um, has a hard time. So when we're dealing with this communicating his feelings, it might be very difficult. And with Venus in there, that's something he should be working on with his relationships of learning to communicate better and expressing their feelings. And that's something that, he's probably has struggled with in his life. Then we go into family and home security, and Pisces, which is a water sign, is there, and Saturn is structure. So, and water is a lot about emotions and creativity. I'm getting a sense, this is where a lot of his artisticness comes from. He, is very musically inclined. When the Pisces is here, he finds security and family through his art, through his music, and being artistic. He's drawn to others who are like that. And I think, he might not have had the support he needed from the family, and it's like he gets it outside, into more of a chosen family, I guess you could say. Now we go into his expression, creativity. Man, that's right. The moon sign is right there. The moon's right in that house with Aries, so emotions. That's probably the only way he knows how to. It's like he can't speak out his emotions, but he can bring it forth through his music, through any artistic means. It can flow, and he can just, and people will relate to it. For work and health, that's Taurus. Taurus is, it's in Taurus. There's no planets there. This is just somebody who understands, because it's, Taurus is all about, your career. That's what these, and your work ethics. That's what earth signs are about, and stability and having security. And so this, while he's here now, this is about, he's focusing on, he can juggle work very well and be very passionate and hardworking. When it comes to partnerships and marriage, which is house 7, it's in the Gemini. And Gemini, it's a masculine energy. It's gentle and affectionate, very adaptable, can learn things quickly. So I think in a relationship, you're going to see someone who is learning how to relate to other people. He's also working with he's speaking emotions, getting that out. He can be very nervous. The thing is the nervousness about it. He gets very nervous. Am I doing too much? Am I not saying enough? What should I do? He can be very affectionate, and he can be very gentle with others. There's just like this curiosity to getting to know the other person and what they like. Now we're going to move into transformation and sexuality. Well, Cancer. That house is in Cancer, which is a feminine energy. It's cardinal. It's tenacious. It's highly imaginative, very loyal, emotional, persuasive. They are probably very into their partner. He, is very, he can be very, he tries to be very sympathetic with them. His sexuality is just, I am not going to get too much further than that because that part of it I'm just going to keep private. We'll just move on here. We'll go into the ninth house, which is your belief systems, spirituality, higher learning, and it's in the house. It's in Leo. Leo is awesome, folks. I really, that's a great energy here. This is just warm-hearted, generous, creative, humorous. So we're seeing a lot of, and putting that into his belief systems. I think God's pretty much an open mind to things. I don't think he's not one to jump into something, a belief of something. He can be a little stubborn about it, and what his feelings are about things can be a little more arrogant. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I think here he's needing to learn to be more flexible, learning to be more open spiritually, for himself. Let's get into the next house. We got career, reputation, responsibility, and what's really interesting is everything that has to do with career, with work, with money. It's all three have been in the earth signs. It's like, it is really interesting to see that in sync. Now, it's not always in the same, it's not the natural housing, but it still manages here. So we have Virgo, and Virgos, they're very loyal, they're analytical, they're hardworking and practical. So here we come into his career. He's going to have a very good reputation with his career as someone who knows how to work their ass off, is diligent, is trustworthy, thinks out things, comes up with great ideas. With the next house, which is your goals, your aspirations, and working with groups, that's in Libra, which is an air sign. And for him, he's going to be very diplomatic. He wants to cooperate. He wants to be fair-minded to others. He can be a little indecisive and wanting to avoid confrontations while working with, he can carry a bit of a grudge. Just a wee bit, just a tiny bit. But I think, it's not something that he holds on to. I don't see him like that. But I also want to get into the last thing here, which is soul growth, which is the house 12, and that's you're undoing things in your life to rebuild, and your secrets and privacy, and that's in Scorpio. And Scorpios, that's fixed water, it's feminine, it's very resourceful, powerful, brave, passionate. So he's learning how to be a true, good, solid friend, to overcome jealousies and any kind of temper. He's learning, to put himself forward and step out of his comfort zone to be more brave. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And yeah, let's go on into the actual psychic reading. Hello, let's get into the psychic reading. Before I do that, I'd like to announce to you that my web novel, Breaking the Heavens, is out and complete at Tapia's and Wattpad, and it's going to be popping back up on Web Novel. It is about angels and demons, and there's romance, and there's action, and how they live on Earth, and the children of these angels and demons who've had children with humans. It's really interesting. I mean, that kind of stuff interests me, at least. Let's see here. So we are going to be doing this reading. I kind of want to look into for him relationships, because everybody's curious. There's been all the rumors about him might have been spotted with Jenny. Some say these whole of Blackpink. They're all a bunch of, rumors. And then there's about Lisa. I mean, folks, I just don't know. But maybe he's single. Maybe he was dating someone and it didn't. I mean, we don't know. And I know some people like to ship him with other members here at BTS. So just remember that this is all alleged. and I do this for entertainment purposes. Headsets on because I am listening to music to help me focus. Yes, I do have my Spotify BTS playlist going. Yeah. So, here we go. Black Swan came on. That's such a beautiful song. I have been watching other tarot readers more and more, trying to get, feel maybe there's things that I could do to improve, or, what are other people saying? And I'm alarmed at how many tarot readers are doing readings on groups like BTS or Blackpink, and they have no idea who these people are. They don't know the music, because you need to have some background in order to understand the cards. The spirit is trying to show us stuff, but if you don't know a lot of the astrology, like especially just the basic sun sign of the people that you're doing a reading with, it can be very confusing, because astrology and the elements, all of this is all taught, is all in the tarot cards too. They're all connected. So I seen somebody was doing a reading with Tae and with Jungkook, and he kept saying, she kept saying that V is coming up as, the King of Cups. And that didn't make sense to me, because V's an earth sign with fire signs on his rising and his moon. There's no water there. So I think she might have misread because she didn't know. That's just little things that I wonder about, But, let me know if you guys like how I do these readings or not. I want to do my best for y'all. Oh, this card just wants to come out. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and she's reversed here. I think there was somebody, but there was some jealousy. You know what? I don't remember any of Blackpink's. I'm gonna pull up Blackpink's signs, because I know I have that chart somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a woman who's an earth sign. And yeah, I don't want to get into, because I don't know if it's her or not, but it could be somebody you guys have heard rumors about. But I'm seeing that this was like smothering, self-centered. There's a lot of jealousy, insecurity going on. The Nine of Swords. This is just all anxiety and hopelessness. I think they both, have been through trauma in their lives, and I think it's not, they might have thought they could connect and sync up like that, but yeah, unfortunately. Let's see here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune here is reversed. This relationship was not going to work out for them. I believe feminine energy. It could be a woman or somebody with feminine energy. The anxiety, and then the Wheel of Fortune. We're talking luck here and fate, and this is, someone was trying to cling on to try and control the other and be like, I'm insecure. I need you to do this, and this wasn't a good luck relationship. It's a bad. It's sad because they could have been compatible because of having two earth signs, but there's other things, and I don't know all of the other person's charts and what houses each sign was in. There was a jealousy. The jealousy had a lot to do with money, folks. Here's the Three of Pentacles reversed. This is there. She was jealous of his career, of the way his group, how his friends and how close they were, because she's not having that. There's just some conflicts going on in her life with a group she's with, or a group of people she hangs out with. And I think there was trying to, at one point, they were going to try and do a collaboration, and it just wasn't working out. And I think that caused some frustration. Yeah. As soon as I say that, here is the Three of Cups, which is a collaboration that didn't work out. Okay, so yeah, there was a lot of gossip about them that was causing the stress and anxiety. And here's the Eight of Cups, and it's reversed. Also, and this is, fear of change, fear of loss. You're going to be moving on, and I'm back here feeling left behind. It's kind of sad that, the relationship didn't work out. Or it's going to come to an end soon, if it hasn't already. But I'm seeing it's like, mm-mm. And I do think this went on for a while before there was any gossip. Oh, my coffee warmer's not on. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So we have the Ace of Swords. Now this I'm putting over. This is a different relationship that could be coming up. And especially since this is, he's had a breakthrough, like a clarity. His mind is clear of, now I know what I don't want to have in a relationship. I know, I know what to look for. And the next card is the Ten of Pentacles. And 10 is the completion of something, the cycle of something. And this is a legacy and an inheritance. Something's coming for him. It might have the King of Cups. The King of Cups. This is someone who has got compassion, control, and balance, which is going to help him. He's having to look, here's the Hangman. It's looking at things from a new perspective. I thought this wasn't going to work out, but maybe that is what's going to work out, because what I thought would work out didn't. So we got the Knight of Cups. This is all about following his heart. This isn't the King of Cups, I'm sorry. I meant Knight of Cups. Following his heart. He's very romantic. Having to take another look at things. The Ace of Wands. This is desire and inspiration. Willpower. Where I think these relationships he's been the past relationships, it's going to also inspire him in his music. Okay, here's the Six of Swords, and it is reversed. Six of Swords usually is about transition, but this is there's unresolved issues, and he's resisting change, which is what we saw down here too. This resistance to change. There's a fear. I think there of getting into another relationship, getting into a relationship that could be controversial, wanting to proceed with caution, still needing to recover and heal from this other relationship that didn't go so well for him. All right, I want to try and look into career now. Let's see here. Watch, she doesn't give me career. We'll figure this out. Okay, career. Life in general. Tay. Okay. I keep saying this with him. A collaboration is going to happen. And there's a few others who I keep seeing. It's like 3 or 4 are going to be collaborating. And then I think, well, maybe they've already done it with somebody. But I think it's them coming up with their own thing. And I think people will think it's going to divide BTS. Here's the star, and she is right side up. The star is, let's see here. See, she's surrounded by flowers and star. Of course, the stars in water. The star sign is an air sign. It's Aquarian. This is all about hope, faith, and healing. I think there's these guys are doing, a lot of healing coming forth. Trying to get a card, come out, give me a card, please, give me a card. About career, give me the card. Okay. Got the sun. This is success, celebration, pleasure. Now, the tower showed up reversed. And I think there's been some obstacles trying to keep them from getting the collaboration. There's a lot of delays. And I have the death card, and death here, she's reversed. And so what I see here is they are so afraid of the change, that he's so afraid of change right now because it's too much is not stable. He is an earth sign. You want that security, that stability in your life, and he's not feeling it. He's like, what's going on with my life? And am I going to be in the military? Do I have to do this? Everything's just not coming clear. I thought I'm supposed to be on a hiatus, but I am working my booty off. The hermit, he wants to get alone. He needs to get alone to help with the healing. Poor guy. He does. He's like, he's going solo in his life. I think, being single is probably good. He's going to be leaning on his friends. I see that. So, yeah, I wonder when the collab's going to... I just keep seeing there's delays for this collab. And I think it has to do with politics and corporate politics, too, Businesses. See here. Let me see what other deck. I'm bringing out my Zodiac deck. This deck has been very enlightening lately. So, okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Can you show me? Okay. Aries. Aries. To know, Aries is the first in the cycle of the house, and it's fire. It's cardinal. It's courageous. And you know that's his moon sign. So what is going on here? Mercury. Communication. I want to double check something here. Because the way I've seen this, I'm like, is that what they mean? There's a lot of spirituality happening here. That's what I'm actually picking up. Communicating, learning. You know what? If you were at the birth chart, what did I say? He needs to learn, find his spirituality and not be so afraid. And find, Aries energy here. I'm just like, he's been caught up on himself in his head, and spiritually he needs, that's what I'm seeing here, is growing, listening, opening himself up to hear from the angels, from our creator, from the one who, above us. Okay, here's Gemini. And the Gemini, that's air, and it's beautiful. Okay, this makes sense. The communication. He's going to find, I think he's been stagnant. He's been feeling because there's no stability in his life, which he needs. He's not feeling grounded. He's up in the earth sign and fire and all over the place. But opening himself up spiritually, and meditating and just learning to accept that there is something else out there, I think is going to cause him to be more affectionate. It's going to help him learn how to be better in a relationship and working with others. And it's also going to help benefit his creativity. Let's see. Okay. So here's the Virgo. There's a Virgo in his life. I'm seeing that's kind of a mentor, maybe. Okay. This is air energy, a Libra. Huh. I want to pull up one more card. I am really curious here. Earth. Grounding. Yeah, he's going to be working on something for a career with a Virgo and a Libra. maybe more than one Virgo, because there should be. Yeah, I'm seeing. Yeah, there's Virgo, Virgo, Libra. Oh wow, that'd be an interesting. Not quite what I expected connection, but I see it. I see it. I could see something like that happening. It should be interesting. I think he's also going to find good friendship in those people, and they're going to help him navigate back into life, you know? So, folks, there it is. That's my reading. I'm going checking in on V and seeing how he's doing. Remember, I'm going to have a Patreon set up so that you can get even more mini readings and such of your favorite BTS or K-pop, also celebrities, or even serial killer. Yeah, I'm going to have a tier for the different things you enjoy. Yeah, I'm not going to have it very expensive because I don't want to do that to you guys. I want you guys to have the entertainment, but there's things that I can't do or say here on YouTube that restricts me, and so Patreon, I'm not going to be so restricted. So keep that in mind. Also, keep your eyes open on the community tab also for the new Discord server that's going to be launching this week. And yes, the first 20 people are going to be, no one's going to, you don't have to pay. Although if you are a member of the channel, you'll get the link first. And then the others, the link will get up for the others. You'll be able to get to know me and do Q&As and talk over Discord, which I have a lot of fun doing. Yeah, so folks, just remember this. I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate everything you guys do. I really do. You guys have just been so supportive for me, and I had a lot of fun doing the live yesterday. I plan on doing more of those in the future, and I hope that I'll try and do it at different times of the day so different people can pop in. I love you guys. I really do. Remember, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I love you. Bye.